Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
This is Ihtishamulhaqsyed. Today, I would like to present one of the most significant and the most prevailing topic, which is a skill of 21st century, which is normally taught in every area of the world, whether it's Asia, Africa, Europe, America. You will see that whenever you are going to anywhere else, for any job or for anything, they will ask you whether do you have this skill or not. If you do so, if you are successful to complete the criteria of those people, you will be the winner. Otherwise, people will have regrets. We will have to listen to those improvements in those things that we need to adopt whether we are in a job market. Are you ready? Thank you very much. This is a critical thinking. Before going into the detail of critical thinking, let me present you one of the key concepts of critical thinking. That this word critical thinking is derived from critiques. The word critique means in Urdu tanqeed, किसी भी चीज का तनकीदी जायजा लेना कि क्या ये वाकई ऐसा है। तनकीद दो किस्म की है, एक तनकीद है तनकीद बराए तनकीद, एक है तनकीद बराए इस्लाह। इस चीज का मतलब है तनकीद बराए इस्लाह। जो चीज मुझे प्रेजेंट की गई, जिस चीज को मुझे बताया गया, क्या वाकई वो ऐसा है? Is it that or not? This is called critical thinking. Now, let me see. Critical thinking, to analyze, to present, to interpret, to evaluate. Whenever you have an idea, whenever you have opinions, ask yourself, do you analyze those opinions? And now, can you present those opinions? How can you interpret your ideas and your opinions to audiences, to the rest of the society? This is what actually critical thinking is focusing on. You have ideas, you have opinions, you have something to present. Somebody asks you, an organization asks you to do something. Now, do you have the steps? For instance, you are in a managerial role in one of the organization, and your CEO asks you, please critically evaluate this document. How? Now it turns here. For instance, to analyze it, analysis, तज्ज़िया करना, जांच पड़ताल करना, क्या सही है और क्या गलत है, क्या सच है और क्या सच नहीं है. The second thing is to present. For instance, after finding out anything particular, that is true and this is false, this is right, this is wrong, how will you present those things to your CEO or to the audience or to the target audience? After that, the third thing, that is, how can you interpret your language? How can you interpret your body language? How can you interpret your personal documents, personal opinions? It is not only the thing that you will evaluate it or you will present it or you will recognize it or you will analyze it. But the most important thing, the most significant thing is now it's the interpretation. It is the evaluation. After interpretation, we will evaluate it. Whether I was right or wrong, whether those things were really up to the mark or not. And these things, icons and infographic resources are related to the graphics, images, media. For example, how can I support my personal stances with the rest of the documents which have some sort of images, so that I may inculcate my personal things to the rest of the audience so that they may obey what I want to obey. This is actually critical here. Yes. Now, why to do critical थिंकिंग। हर जगह आपसे क्यों का सवाल पूछा जाता है कि ये कर रहे हैं तो क्यों कर रहे हैं, रीजन क्या है। अब हम रीजंस देखते हैं कि क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग सिर्फ हमें जॉब मार्केट में नहीं चाहिए, बल्कि जिंदगी के किसी भी एस्पेक्ट पे है, हम किसी भी पोजीशन पे है तो वहां पे चाहिए। एक बच्चे को, एक खातून को, एक बड़े को, हर जगह हमें क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग चाहिए, क्योंकि ये जिंदगी गुजारने का वो हुनर है जो कि हमें जिंदगी में आसानियां देती है। रीजन ये है, better decision making. Can you make better decisions? This is crucially important. These are basically related to crucial conversation skills. Basic, that you must have a framework of decision making. The second thing is promotes curiosity. Are you much curious? When you are curious, you will have to do it. You will be able to do it. You will be ready to do it. Those things, you will be ready to critically analyze the things that you want to do. The third thing is allows creativity. When you have a creativity, when you have a mind of innovation, when you have thoughts of innovation, then you will be ready to do your creativity in critical thinking and analytical thinking as well. The fourth one is enhanced problem solving skill. Can you recognize that the most significant skill for problem solving skill is critical thinking? It is a base for decision making and for problem solving. If you want to resolve any sort of issue, any sort of problem, first of all, you will have critical thinking. After that, you will be able to do and to resolve a problem. And to refine researching skills, we need this in different domains, particularly when we are researching in some particular topics related to our domains from clinical psychology, pharmacology, pharmacy, etc. Then we will have critical thinking in order to define research skills. The last thing creates independence. How? It means when you are critically sound personality, when you are critically enough important person and people knows you that you can do the things, you will be feeling enriched and independent, and people will focus on you, and people will respect you as well. The third most important question is how to develop critical thinking skills. As we know well, that first of all we can present the thing that it is this, this and that. After that we show the reasons why we are doing this. And the third one, how to develop this, is a very important question. How to develop anything in life. Now we are talking about critical thinking. This is the question, how we can develop the critical thinking skills. The first thing is organize information. It is related to organization and planning. जब हम चीजों को ऑर्गेनाइज करके चलते हैं तो हमें ज्यादातर आसानी होती है कि चीजों को कैसे क्रिटिकली एनालाइज किया जा सके या क्रिटिक किया जा सके उस चीज के ऊपर। जब हमारे पास सारी की सारी चीजें बिखरी हुई पड़ी हैं तो हम कैसे क्रिटिकली उसके ऊपर अपनी ओपिनियन दे सकते हैं। दूसरी चीज, आइडेंटिफाई assumptions। assumptions का मतलब है कि आप कुछ सोचे कि क्या क्या हो सकता है मजीद, उनके अंदर assumptions निकालें, उनके अंदर मजीद तज्जिए निकालें, एनालिसिस करें कि इसका ताल्लुक फ्यूचर के साथ ज्यादा है assumptions का। और तीसरी चीज है स्ट्रक्चर रीजनिंग। ये बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट टर्मिनोलॉजी है, स्ट्रक्चर रीजनिंग, कि आप जिस चीज के ऊपर रीजनिंग कर रहे हैं, बहस कर रहे हैं, किसी को एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, वहां फ्लाइट ऑफ आइडियाज नहीं होनी चाहिए कि आप एक बात वहां से फिर दूसरी बात वहां से तीसरी बात वहां से, बल्कि एक सिमेट्रिकल वे में जो आप प्रेजेंट करना चाहते हैं उसे एक ही पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू को सीक्वेंस वाइज उसको एक्सप्लेन किया जाएगा। चौथी बात, इवेल्युएट आर्गुमेंट। अपनी आर्गुमेंट को इवेल्युएट भी तो कीजिए ना, उसको भी तो करना चाहिए कि मैं जो कुछ कर रहा हूँ क्या ये सही भी कर रहा हूँ, क्या ये आर्गुमेंट ठीक भी है कि नहीं है। कंसीडर एविडेंस, मजीद क्या क्या शवाहिद हो सकते हैं। अगर मुझे सामने से कोई ऐसी बात आ जाती है कि आप इसको भी कंसीडर करें प्लीज, तो मुझे रिजिड नहीं होना चाहिए। I should not be a rigid person, but rather I should focus on it and I should welcome it. First of all, I must be very thankful to the person that he or she is presenting me any argument or any opinion. After that, I will consider it if it's possible for me. If it's irrelevant, I can say that it's not related to the task that what we are doing. The second thing is communicate conclusion. Now, what we got as a result, खुलासा, निचोड़ हमें क्या हासिल हुआ, ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है कि मुझे जो चीज चाहिए था कि वो मुझे हासिल भी है। अब मैं ये लास्ट स्टेप पे कर सकता हूँ कि मैं उस सारी की सारी बातें जो मुझे चाहिए थी वो मैं कंक्लूजन में ले दूँ कि मुझे ये चीज चाहिए थी या मुझे ये चीज चाहिए। तो ये 6 स्टेप्स हैं जो कि हम अगर इनको इस्तेमाल करेंगे बार बार तो क्या होगा, इंफॉर्मेशन को हम ऑर्गेनाइज करके सीखेंगे या पढ़ेंगे या आगे चलेंगे, फिर उनको assumptions को आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे, सोर्स रीजनिंग करेंगे, रीजनिंग को फिर एवेल्युएट करेंगे, डिसीजन मेकिंग करेंगे, एविडेंस को देखेंगे, फिर अपनी कंक्लूजन को स्ट्रक्चर करेंगे, कम्युनिकेट करेंगे। तो इससे मुझे अंदाजा होगा कि मैं कितना क्रिटिकली बेहतर चीजों को कर सकता हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच।